Oh, for God's sake. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam, aka Ruby T, and you are here for episode 12 of our Pokemon Emerald Randomiser Nuzlocke. If you watched the last episode, you will know that unfortunately we lost our good friend Aldrin to a stupid Wynort and its stupid mirror coat. So inevitably, we have picked up Ledian. And as it is inevitable, the Discord have chosen that we will name Ledian Thanos instead of Please Do Not. We're going to give it a best go. I promise with all my heart to look after Ledian as if it were Marge, and even though I hate it. But there we go. Let's do it. If you haven't already, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Like the video, comment on the video, and join the Discord as well. Come and have some fun. So we set off south of Slateport City to go and train Ledian to try and level it up to match up with the other guys and just see if we could get anything useful at all. Like anything useful for it whatsoever. I have scoured the length and breadth of Hoenn to try and find some TMs. As you know, the TMs in this version are randomized. So if it's a TM that Ledian could learn in reality, in a regular playthrough, it means it will be able to learn whichever move this is, right? So as you can see, we spent a lot of time grinding up, right? A lot of time. As we were doing so, we realized that there were a lot of places along this route south of Slateport that we hadn't been already. So one of those being the big boat. So we decided we'd go and check it out, the abandoned ship. We went inside, we battled some people, we wandered around, we looked in some bins, we looked down some holes. We did all sorts of fun stuff. Thanos mostly just set up screens everywhere and let all the other Pokemon do the work because, I mean, this is the damage output it has with Comet Punch. It is ridiculous. But there we go. We weren't allowed in here, so we went and found a storage key so that we could go in here. We found all the bits that we needed to go and get the scanner, to help out the scientists. We had to go and unlock all these doors. We managed to get in this door. We found the room 4 key, went into room 4, we found the room 6 key, or the room 3 key, or the room whatever key, and do all those bits. We found the scanner, we took it back to the scientist, and it was time for us to leave. We didn't find any TMs that Ledian could use, so we carried on. We fought some more trainers. Some of these were kind of tricky because we had to make sure Ledian survived and also got enough XP to make it all worthwhile. And it was just, if I'm honest with you, it was horrible. Absolutely horrible. And I resent you all very slightly for making me do it. But there we go. It's your choice. It's chosen by you. And so that's why we are where we are. We took out this Skiploom with a nice rock throw. Pewter smashing through people. And then something happened that no one expected. Thanos took out a Pokemon, 2 Pokemon, all by herself. Can you believe it? I couldn't believe it. It happened. No one could believe it. We then found a TM for Arm Thrust, which is so useful because it's better than Comet Punch. It's just so much better. Even at level 40, we were doing no damage whatsoever. I had to take a Azumarill out of the box here and put Donphan in because we needed Waterfall, okay? I know I'm not allowed an HM spammer in this gen, but unless you want me to kill one of the party to get one, I had to use a Azumarill so that we could actually get up the waterfall to get to the Victory Road. We came across another Wynort. We couldn't avoid it. I figured we got down to Mirror Coat last time, and actually Thanos was the perfect Pokemon for this because he didn't do enough damage that we would get one shot ever. So yeah, we actually managed to take out Thanos, avenging the death of Aldrin, who Thanos replaced in the team. But there we go. So yeah, we used Waterfall, climbed this big old mountain, went into the Pokemon Center, and we swapped out Donphan for Azumarill. We chatted to stupid Scott with his stupid glasses, his stupid voice, and we head on into Victory Road, which was our last encounter spot here. So we hoped it would be something good. We hoped and prayed that it would be something good, and guess what? It was something quite good. Our first encounter was a Mudkip, which is pretty awesome, I think, to be honest with you. However, Thanos killed it. So yeah. Anyway, it was time to take on Wally. He's got a lot stronger since the last time we battled him. He sent out Fearow to start with. We sent out Shrimp. We got hit with a Drill Peck, which did quite a bit of damage actually, but we managed to hit back with an Ancient Power and it was no problem at all. Next up was Huntail. Huntail, we decided we're not going to stay in against Huntail, and this was my first mistake, I'll be honest guys, this is my first mistake because I sent in Kooky who was just taking too much damage from Huntail. Like, it was taking genuinely quite a bit of damage. Luckily, we do have Recover. It's one of the TMs I picked up, which Kuki could learn, which is really, really cool for us in this Nuzlocke, because it means he can heal himself a little bit. Took some more damage, hit it with a Stomp, recovered again to get back up to health, which was just above half, and I decided we didn't want to risk not having enough health, so I recovered again and got a bit more back up again, and then I thought this would probably be enough, so we hit it back with a Stomp. Crunch took us down to 61. We managed to take out Huntail. However, this was the start of the mistake. We were low HP. I knew Dratini was going to try and Thunder Wave at some point, so I went into Pewter. Unfortunately, it went for Dragon Rage, which it turns out matters in not very long. We Dragon Danced, got our speed and our attack up. Dratini safeguarded. We hit it with a Strength. No problem whatsoever for Pewter, but here's where the problem came. Next up was Torkoal. I knew Pewter probably wouldn't live a hit, but it might use Amnesia. None of the other guys could deal with Torkoal. It just wasn't going to happen. It had too much special attack and we had too low special defense. I thought a Rock Throw would do more than half. It didn't. I hoped he'd use Amnesia. He used Flamethrower, and we lost Pewter. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really, really sorry. I didn't want to use Pewter. The Dragon Dance was going to make the Elite Four so much easier. Oh, it was such a pain. I just didn't think Kuki could take a Flamethrower, certainly not two. It's got such trash special defense. No, Maldo has trash special defense. Dumbo has trash special defense. None of them were going to be able to one-shot Torkoal with its physical bulk, so I thought that was the only chance we had of surviving, was either a crit with a Rock Throw or use Amnesia or something, because sometimes they like to set up those Torkoal, and I just messed up. I'm sorry, guys. We took out the rest of his stupid Pokemon and we went to the stupid Pokemon Center to heal up the guys, and to put poor Pewter away. He's been with us for a long time, Pewter, and it was a pretty sad one to lose, in my opinion. I really didn't like losing poor Pewter here, but there we go. We've got too much going on to worry too much about Pewter right now. We have to make sure that we're ready for this Elite Four. As you guys voted, Altaria is up next. Peckish the Altaria is next to come and join us on our journey. And we're going to make sure that we don't lose anybody else before this Elite Four, I think. We got Altaria. It was time to head into Victory Road once again and make our way through as quickly as we could. We did some rock smashing, we did some strength moving, and we came across a trainer with Marge. And let's be honest, we all assumed once faced with Marge, that's it, the run's going to end and we're going to lose. However, despite Marge being all powerful, despite it using really, really good moves against us, we somehow managed to prevail. Thankfully, due to a crit, this trainer healed up his Marge twice. I don't blame him for it. I mean, I would. We managed to take it down. Kuki showing once again that he really is one of the best Pokemon that we've got at the moment, and just taking things out left, right and centre because it's the best. We carried on messing around with some boulders. I messed up this puzzle because I hate them. They're all stupid and I really, really don't want to do them anymore. So I decided to leave. We went up this ladder, we wandered around, found some more wild Pokemon, fought those, found some more trainers and we fought those. This Golbat irritated the absolute pants off of me. Oh my god, it was so annoying. Confusions, flinches, it just literally wouldn't leave us alone until eventually Dumbo took it out. Thanos came in and attacked Snubbull with Arm Thrust, and it was still taking a while to do anything, was old Thanos. Really was struggling to do anything. But hey ho. Then we came across this Charmeleon. I think this was the Windstreak battler dude. Can't be certain. But I think that's what the whole dialogue is beforehand when he says about, oh hey, I'm the best in my family or whatever. But yeah, wasn't too much bother. Took out the Charmeleon. Next up was the Umbreon. This was a bit of a pain, which didn't do much damage to it. It took ages until Big Thanos came in, showed us what she's made of and took it out. It was the first time it actually did anything at all useful. But yeah, you know, everyone has their turn, right? Not even Marge was the best in the first place. She just refused to die. So we'll give Letty in a chance. We went into this battle against Togetic and Graveler. Could put a good bite in against the Graveler because we didn't want to lose Wolf. We one-shot with Bite as it happens. Followed up with a Mud Shot into, I think it was the Kakuna that came in. And then we took our Togetic with a Stomp and we were all done here, so that was fine. We actually struggled a little bit against this Somastar. We just couldn't do much damage to it, and I was really worried it was going to hit us with a Water move, but I didn't have a good switch in because because Kuki was not healed. So yeah, next up was this double battle. I didn't realise that I could avoid it, but it turns out I could have. Anyway, it wasn't too much bother. Bite into Mr. Mime. Did nearly all of its damage. We took a side beam, but then we took it out. Stomp into Machop did plenty, and we finished it off with a fire punch. No bother there. And we were looking pretty good. We'd made it all the way to pretty much the end of Victory Road, and things were looking up. Things were looking okay. We weren't too worried. We were even almost happy. This trainer came out. He was kind of tough. I'll be honest with you. He was pretty tough. He had a Haunter with more confusion hacks, which was pretty annoying. But, you know, we dealt with it. We had to switch out Shrimp in the end because we just couldn't take it. But luckily, Kuki and Kuki's Surf were enough to finish it off. And we could go about our day. I very nearly lost to this Cradilly as well. This thing was an absolute beast. It was a complete and utter beast. Thankfully, Thanos somehow was able to deal with the thing. Otherwise, we could have been in real trouble. But yeah, we got past it. I nearly triggered this double battle when we weren't healed. But I had to go all the way back to the start and come back again to take on these trainers because that's where we were. And fittingly, the last battle before the end of Victory Road, there was a Kyogre. Our nemesis, our absolute burden. We crit it first up with a Stomp and got a Swords Dance off for Shrimp. Kyogre used Calm Mind and didn't attack us, so I took the opportunity to switch out into Thanos because I knew we couldn't take a water move. Went for a second Stomp into Kyogre, did some decent chip damage, but not quite enough to take it out. Beautiful, I Giga Drained into that slot, and luckily we didn't take too much. Kyogre flinched, but then he healed the Kyogre, so we had to go all over again. We stomped and we arm thrusted. And it was looking pretty dangerous. We flinched Kyogre again, so he didn't take us out. We got the arm thrust off with Thanos, got a crit with Thanos, and we did just about enough to take it out. We did just about enough to take it out. Kyogre was gone. We didn't lose anybody. Thanos had learned Mist Ball from a TM that we found and did over half to Cloyster. Ancient Power finished off, so we weren't in any more danger of water moves. Thanos got up a Reflect. We got a Swords Dance off so we could start smacking stuff with Shrimp. We did exactly that, smacked some stuff as much as we could, and we were done. We'd managed to take on Victory Road, and apart from that bit right at the start, we got through. It took a lot of running back and healing, and a lot of wishing I had repels, and a lot of wishing I had potions, and all of that jazz, but we made it through, and we were out free on the other side. So there we go, guys. I can't complain too much. It's now time for me to start leveling the guys up. So I'm going to level, then it's going to be time for the Elite Four. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Have a really great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.